Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a tired little co-star hiding underneath the leaf. So flipping cute. He wanted so badly to be in this video, even though there's gonna be lots of movements, because I'll be showing you my favorite plants of July. We're already getting close to an end and I'm excited to show you various plants that I don't show that often. This time I wanted to pick some plants that I haven't shown you in a while, some cacti you haven't seen for a while, Variegated ZZ for example, and stuff like that. So we'll jump into that, but before that, a little... What is this?
Big announcement.
A big announcement. I just created a second YouTube channel and I just uploaded a video yesterday.
Because one is not enough.
Yes, my husband is helping me out. One channel, of course, is not enough. I always felt it a little bit difficult to juggle the plenty content and also my lifestyle content, my other hobbies. I always love to make those intros and take you along on my walks with Baloo or, you know, with my family and stuff like that. But I feel like at this point I could make a whole separate videos about my lifestyle, about my small business of painting pots, for example, or drawing in my bullet journals or reading and stuff like that. So if you are curious to follow along in more behind the scenes of my life, I kindly invite you to subscribe and check out my first video on that. Yes.
Go and check.
I kindly invite you to go ahead and check out that channel. I will leave the link over here and also in the description box down below, in the pinned comment. I think it's gonna be the first comment under this video. So I would be extremely grateful if you would go ahead, leave some likes, comments, and of course subscribe for upcoming content. Just after filming this video, actually, I'll go ahead and start another video for that channel and film me painting, like whole process of making a custom ordered pot. By the way, thank you so much for ordering and supporting. Actually, me and my husband are planning a little, not so little, but a surprise for my mom. I'm glad she doesn't understand English, so she has no idea what I'm talking about if she's watching right now. Kudos for me to have international mama without English linguistics abilities. I mean, she does understand a couple words, which is a bit scary. But all in all, we're planning to take her on a little adventure. I won't go into details, so every single order, of course, is helpful and I'm extremely grateful. Of course, we'll film everything for that second channel once again because I love to take you on adventures with me. So if you're also curious about some designs or prices, or maybe have some ideas for upcoming events, or just want to have some shebang detail in your shelf, just contact me via Instagram, Facebook, or email.
You can say approximately.
Okay, we can spill the beans. So if you want to order, for example, to USA, the shipping and pot altogether will cost around 80 bucks. So it's already the shipping included, everything is included together with the pot design and the saucer. So if you're curious, let's chat about it. And right now, let's get back into the plenty business. We all came here for that and I am excited to share some of my cutest babies. We'll have some rescue plants, some honeymoon plants, and some bugs-eating plants. So without further ado, let me show you all of the plants that I've been appreciating this month. And there were many more as per usual. Summer is such a perfect time for having a houseplant collection. Yes, it's getting a bit tough with watering because the days are so hot, but also plants are thriving right now and it's just so beautiful to see them in such a happy state. You know what, let's start with a simple one, with the small one, and oh my gosh, I'm petting it already. This is such a beautiful plant. This is a monkey tail cacti. I already showed this plant in my previous video, so I won't stay too long on this one, but this is such a cool statement plant for sure. I mean, if I would put it on my shelf, which I will do after the summertime, right now it's in my balcony soaking in all of that sunlight and being a very happy monkey. This is such a cool plant. I love how crazy it looks. I think it would look amazing in a head-shaped pot, so maybe someday we'll do something fun like that. But a very cool plant, and once again, it just makes me want to touch it. Kind of weird. I do understand it's kind of weird. Yeah, plant number one. Okay, so I actually just made some thumbnails for this video and also put a fan on a little bit higher setting because it's getting so hot. But let me talk about another plant, because this is, oh my gosh, this is so fun. I was so nervous to bring this plant home. It's an Opuntia, and I honestly never had a big luck with those because I don't have enough light in my apartment, especially during the darker season. But this one seems to be okay. It's kind of sleeping during the winter. This is only my second year having it. And right now, during the summer, it just exploded with new growth. It starts like this little tiny branch over there, and then it grows into those ears. I know they still are a bit stretchy, but not as stretchy as my other plants, like other Opuntias I used to have. This makes me so happy because this starts to look like a whole statue, not only several ears plopped in the soil. This pot is also from Croatia, just like the plant itself, and it was given by one of the local ladies that was close to our Airbnb. And just the whole story behind the plant is so sweet and so special to my heart. So to see this plant thrive and be so happy, especially during the last month of June and a little bit of July, it just makes my heart so happy. And this passion for houseplants thrive during these months. Okay, this is very heavy, so I'll put it because it's very heavy. Yeah. By the way, I did not mention, don't worry about this channel, it's not going anywhere. Right now you only will get a little bit more of content, so an additional video on that channel every single week, and I'm very stoked to do it. I feel so pumped to take you more into my life adventures and journeys, because I feel like it's cozy. It should be oh, but you wanna go? You wanna go? Yeah, it's too hot. That's okay. Say bye-bye to people. Say bye-bye to this potato. Thank you. Good boy. Careful. Wow, so slow. Okay, so once again, I feel like this could be a fun channel to follow, so okay, moving on to another plant. This is a little fairy garden slash kingdom I created. Oh, still not very stable. I created last month, and I love this creation so much. I already want to make more. I know that whole video of me putting this whole thing together wasn't the most popular on my channel, but honestly, fairy gardens not... Sure, babes. You wanna come back?
Sorry.
What's happening?
Cut a nail, so I'm,
Oh, it's nail cutting time. You're hiding in the jungle, huh? So yeah, fairy gardens usually don't do too great on my channel, but this is a passion of mine. My first ever video on this channel was actually a fairy garden of cacti, and they always will have a special place in my heart, so I'll keep making those even though they are not very attractive for the general public, I guess. So this definitely needs to go into favorites because I love this whole setup so much, and it always catches my eye because it's not just a simple, pot with a plant. It's like a tiny world, like a little dish from Mars with aliens and mushrooms and crystals and plants. It's so cute. He's so cute. And not stable. Cute and not stable. Moving on. I actually have another plant I wanna share, obviously, because it's a haul, and that is a plant that I unboxed in my most recent unboxing video, and that is Drosera madagascariensis. And this is the plant that I did not expect to love so much. It's not that easy to show, but all of that green part grew in my care, and this is such a cool one. I am a bit scared to report all of those plants I received in that mail, so all of them just standing in domes like this one. So soon I need to prepare and make another kingdom maybe, because I have a bunch of beautiful pinks, but this specific one I feel like a terrarium would be like a better choice for this. For now we still have space to grow in this dome, so I'm leaving it as it is. This is actually a spaghetti dish upside down from, kitchen section. I bought it specifically for plants, so it's clean, don't worry about it. The only thing that scares me is that the cap is wooden, so it might have a little bit of mold with some time, of keeping it moist all of the time. But for now, this seems like a perfect solution. I know it's not visible too much, so I won't stay on this one for too long, but definitely one of my favorite plants from that unboxing. And I wanted to show you most of these plants from that unboxing, but I thought, let's go with the one that grew the most in that period of time. Alright, let's get a big one out of the way. I have 3 large plants standing in here like giants waiting for their moment to shine. So let's probably go ahead with this one. And this is my marble queen that I put up a pole, and not that long ago I repotted it with some cuttings. So we have 4 plants, I feel like, right now in this pot, and it just gave me those 2, and it's already working on the 3rd. Very marbled leaves. Look at those. So pretty, because before that you can see the leaves weren't too happy, almost completely green, and after propagating it, it started to show so much more beautiful leaves. Oh, I'm so happy about this plant. The whole setup, I feel like, is so beautiful. The pot is very beautiful. I remember in the comments from that video that a lot of you actually loved this choice of pot for this setup, and I'm so glad you did, because I personally loved it as well. So what a win. So of course wanted to put this video in my favorites. It's such a simple plant. It's such not a rare plant or something, you know, so crazy extravaganza, but also this plant brings me so much joy, especially the whole DIY thing I made with that pole, you know, with propagating and creating a whole, like, a plant with its own charisma. And I don't know, this makes me happy, and this is definitely a plant that I have been checking out more often than usual. And yeah, I feel like it deserves a little bit of spotlight, because only of that leaf, come on, so precious. Let's put it aside. It's getting hotter with every minute, it feels like. Okay, let me show you another plant. This one is actually the surprising one. It have been standing still in my collection for over a year right now. It actually is compiled of 2 different shipments from same person, Uroš, my planty fairy godfather. And look at that, it just gave me the new shoot, and also another one is on the way. So each separate cutting right now is pregnant. And I'm so happy. I mean, this shoot came out during very early spring, so I did not had too much of a variegation. Only I feel like the top leaf had little tiny speckle, and probably several more. Nothing too fancy to report. This one, on the other hand, the fresh one, look at those. So neon still, right? This one have so much more variegation, and this makes me so hopeful and happy. Oh, okay, just went into Opuntia. Wait, okay, this is not an easy plant to show. Here's one of the variegated leaves. Here's another one, and okay, this one is not. I don't remember. Okay, yeah, the next one was actually also with some speckles of variegation. Once again, it's not as beautiful as the mama plant. Look at those cute variegations. Variegated leaves. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous, right? I mean, technically, it's a separate plant. This is separate cutting, so I still haven't seen how this baby is going to look, which makes me so hopeful. This one from the early beginning was on a little bit more less variegated side, so it is to be probably expected. But this one, I'm so excited about this one. I cannot wait to see. I mean, this one already makes me so happy, and this plant slowly starts to look fuller and fuller, and not just, you know, 2 separate plants like shoots standing in a pot. So this makes me so happy. It stands on my north-facing windowsill, so it gets lots of morning sun, and I guess it's working the magic, because the plant seems to be happy. We have so much root action. It seems like I'm watering it just fine, so everything is going great. Uroš, if you're watching, I hope you're watching. It's happy. It's here, it's happy, and it's fabulous. Alright, I feel like we have 2 more plants to show. I don't want to take your time for too long, so we have couple extra large plants. Both of them are rescues, and they're definitely my all-time favorite plants. So first one, of course, I need to show you my hibiscus rose. I just not that long ago showed me pruning it in one of my videos, and some of you were a bit worried, and I understand it's always difficult to go ahead and prune your plants. But just look at that. Okay, somehow every branch right now is shooting separate new shoots, so it means it's gonna be a nice and more tree looking plant, not just, you know, several crazy branches, but every single one that I cut is just okay. I like that I just can hold it like this. How wild is that? every single branch is growing a new branch. So don't worry, the plant is happy. Look at all of those new shoots. So this makes me so happy. Baby leaves are coming. Okay, it's very heavy. I'm feeling like a Hulk. Okay, that was difficult. So a very happy plant. Definitely excited to see where the journey will take us, because at this point we started from a simple stick with this plant, and just look at us getting back into the world with whole power. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's such a simple plant, but also gives such a nice little outdoors vibes to your home. This is awesome, and also reminds me of my grandma because she loves hibiscus. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, if I say so myself. Actually, I wanna add another extra plant right now. As I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it. I hate days like this when you notice a new pest. This is my Hoya kalimantan. Just look how cool this whole shape is looking. This plant was so unhappy in my collection for about 2 or even 3 years at this point. It wasn't growing, it was just one singular leaf standing in there, and I just kept on hanging into it and thought, you know, one day you'll be happy. And finally it is happy. It started to be happy after I reported it from pond into the soil mix from Siba soil from this company. It started to shoot so many new leaves. Unfortunately, just right now I noticed a mealis. See those white dots? Those are mealis. So we'll go ahead and treat it, and I will leave it on my table to not forget. I can see some mealis in there, some white cotton substance. Oh, you, how dare you! This is working on my nerves. Okay, last plant and I will let you be. Of course, I need to talk about this beast. This beautiful Euphorbia amelia actually was standing in my office while I still worked in my previous workplace. And actually it was so unhappy in that office. I brought it in a similar state as it is right now. So lush and green and so many leaves, such a palm looking tree. And then because of air conditioning, it just started to dry out most of its leaves. It was left with only like 2 leaves each plant, and it wasn't looking great. It was very sad. It was sun-stressed, all pink, which is kind of beautiful, but it did not look healthy. So I brought it back home, repotted it, and right now it's thriving. It never looked better. Just look at this whole thing. It's not the easiest plant to show, but just look how beautiful. Can you believe I rescued this plant from a trash container? I cannot either. I cannot either. Here are actually 4 plants. This, the longest one, was a separate rescue. This was a separate rescue together with another one. And the smallest one actually grew from the seed, from one of those plants. I'm not sure which one. So this is like a whole extravaganza of euphorbias happening over here, and I love this plant so much. This is such a pretty plant, and so, oh my gosh, just imagine it standing in your home, like it's just shouting jungle vibes. Oh my gosh, it's heavy though. Oh, we need to hold it for the vibes. So this is it. These are my top picks for July. Of course, once again, you can see behind me I have a whole jungle happening, so there are many more plants to show, but for this time I picked specifically these ones because once again they just were the ones that caught my eye the most, and I appreciate them the most at this specific month, and hopefully you enjoy the choices as well. If you do, let me know in the comments which one of all of these was your favorite pick. Maybe you have a favorite in your own collection. Let's chat about it. I'm sorry, I burped. Sorry. Please go ahead and show your support on my other YouTube channel, Chasing Firefly. Hopefully you will enjoy it. I keep my fingers crossed because I would love to have some more lifestyle content to create because I enjoy watching those videos myself. So let's chat under that video in the comments as well. If you come from this video to that video, leave some orange emojis and I will know that you came from this video, which will be so much fun, like a little game. So anywho, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you sticking around. Like this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for upcoming plenty content because we're not going anywhere. Plenty content is here to stay because this is my biggest passion of all. I love plants and I cannot see myself ever, you know, turning around from that hobby, so don't you worry about that.
Order the pots!
And order the pot! Yes, right now I actually have free time on hand, so I could go ahead and curate a specific design idea for every need. So if you wanna go ahead and try talk about details, let's do that. And before leaving you, as per usual, let's learn another language lesson. What should we learn? What should we learn? That's the question. Okay, since I have little piglet, cute, love him. Actually, I'm born on a year of a pig, so little symbolic. I'm gonna teach you how to say a pig in Lithuanian and in Russian. Why not? Why not? Random. If you wanna say pig in Lithuanian, you need to say kiaulė. Once again, kiaulė. And if you wanna say pig in Russian, you need to say svinia. Once again, svinia. I mean, there are more cute wordings like piglet, not a pig, right? Like parasiuonak in Russian, or in Lithuanian paršiukas or paršelis. But let's stick with pig. But anyway, thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. Oh my gosh. And hanging out with me, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one and on another channel. Bye.